Hello and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video, it is episode 54 of OmathaCraft Season 4. In today's video, we're going to be doing something slightly different. Now, in the previous episodes, we've done a lot of work on our base and a lot of project work. But in today's episode, I want to take a bit of a break from all of that, and I want to do a little bit of base touring. Now, there's a few new people here on the server who have recently joined or have recently really got into OmathaCraft Season 4. So I thought what we'd do is we would go over to their bases, say hello, and see what they have been up to. So what we're going to do first is we are going to go and head over to go and see Vortex and see how he is doing in his nether base, and then we're going to go and track down Mr. Vloop and see how he's doing. Hello, Mr. Vortex.
Rover.
How?
Welcome.
Thank you. It's your nice little chesty pen area.
Yeah, you've seen this before. It's very basic.
It does feel a little bit like you're a penned animal.
I feel a little bit like one as well, trapped in the nether all this time.
It's like a reverse zoo, this place. You've got all the wild, hostile animals outside of the pen, and you're inside of the pen.
The whole nether's just the zoo, and then
Yeah.
this is the only actual place.
Yeah. Well, Vortex, I thought what I'd do is I'd bribe you by giving you some things, and then you can give me a tour of what you've been up to, and I can be really nosy.
I'm sure. I'm happy with that, to be fair.
So
I always need stuff.
I'll bribe you with that, and
Ooh.
I thought they might be some useful bits and pieces.
Yeah, that's great. Turtle eggs, I can start a farm with that.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're quite useful for zombie pigman farms?
Yes, that's one of the things. And I also making regular farms actually as well. I'm making my iron farm, and of course you get the piglins spawning on that as well, so you somehow have to get them off.
Ah, that's very true, yeah.
I mean, the golem does kill them on its own, but they're just very useful to have, especially in the nether.
Very nice. Well, yeah, so what I really want from you is I just want to be nosy and see what you've been up to, what you've been building, your farms, because obviously you've got a very specific challenge in itself as you're pretty limited by just staying in the nether. And, I mean, looking at you, you're doing pretty well. You got netherite axe, you got diamond gear and all of that business.
Yeah, I'm a little bit kitted out. The villagers are really the best thing in the world, to be fair. Without them, I'd be nowhere.
So how have you got your hands on all these diamonds to make all this gear?
So, well, Barry brought me some villagers, and of course you brought me some dirt and some carrots the other day.
Yes, yeah.
So I used the dirt and the carrots. I've been cutting down trees and putting all the leaves into this composter. To get
Okay.
me bone meal.
Yeah.
Take the bone meal, grow the carrots even,
Mhm.
using the bone meal. And then I got the villagers from Barry, set up some beds using the string from the piglin trading.
Right.
Making beds. Should we head up there now, actually, to my village?
That sounds good.
Set up this ladder.
What's this place here for?
This is where, well, initially this is where we put the villagers, so I just
Okay.
posted them down here. This is where I sort of started breeding them up manually to take over to my various villager projects.
Yes. Yeah.
So I've got one cleric in here, which I can use the rotten flesh and the gold from my gold farm, which I'll show you in just a bit, to
Mhm.
trade with him in order to get a bunch of emeralds.
Right.
I'm also using this leather worker. I'm trading in leather from the piglin trading because I've got so much of that.
Oh wow, yes, yeah.
So it's like 6 leather for an emerald, and that's quite useful as well. I did have quite a lot more clerics because they're super cool, but they did blow up, so...
They may have lost their lives.
Yeah, and then I'm currently in the process of unlocking this toolsmith because my older one, I accidentally killed him.
So
But
they're...
This is how I'm getting the armor and stuff, the toolsmiths and the weaponsmiths.
right,
and the
okay, that's really
armorers.
good. So I guess these villagers, they're quite lucky to be alive, to be fair.
Very lucky, yeah. One of them, which is the one? I think the cleric is like one of the first villagers, and somehow he survived 2 explosions.
He's done well. He's done
And
really, really well.
All of his friends have died in the process. He just brought in new villagers to breed with him.
He must be traumatized.
This is the iron farm. It's currently not working because there's a golem spawned on my scaffolding I built out. I
Right.
thought the buttons would stop him, but evidently not. So
I don't think the amount of problems I've had with villagers and iron farms and golems, they just don't. They'll spawn wherever, whatever spawn protection you try and do.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I'm trying to keep it minimal. I designed this design myself because obviously it can't use water because it's got to work in the nether.
Yes, yeah.
So
So what I'm assuming happens is the golems are meant to spawn on this platform here. Do they spawn on magma blocks?
They do.
They do. Well, that's a good start.
And
So,
the magma blocks are there so that only zombified piglins spawn, and we don't get any regular piglins or any other annoying
okay, yeah,
mobs.
that makes sense. So, do you have? Is this where a villager's going to go in that cell?
So a zombie's going to go down there.
Oh,
So
right. Okay.
if we go over to the other side, I've actually finished the other side.
How have you got hold of zombies? Is that through reinforcements?
Zombie reinforcements, yeah.
Right. That's
So I had to stand there punching zombified piglins until we got a zombie to spawn.
that's brilliant. So have you named? Oh, you've given him some diamond gear. I was wondering.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely deliberately gave him my sword, not by accident
Oh.
or anything.
Oh dear. Was it a good sword?
It was my best sword. Yeah, I combined two of the ones I got from the villagers, but I'm surviving without it. It's all good. At least it wasn't netherite. So yeah, we're back at the base now, the central zone.
Tell you where somewhere. So actually, hang on a second. Is this a piglin bartering system?
Yeah, I just set this up really super quickly just to allow me to AFK here. I'm going to do a proper one with storage and stuff in the future. But for now, yeah, it just chucks out gold towards the piglin and collects it in the chest at the bottom, and that's really it.
The question really is, how are you getting all your gold?
The gold farm.
So I'm assuming gold is actually pretty much everything relies on it.
Without gold,
Oh,
I'd be
hello.
nowhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, without the gold you can't barter with the piglins, and the piglin bartering stuff is how you trade with villagers.
Yeah, so before I built the gold farm, I was going around mining all of the gold nether ore you find in the nether
Okay.
and trading that, and that was so I could get enough resources to get above the nether roof and build up the gold farm.
Right,
and
okay.
Get all of the minecarts and hoppers needed for the gold farm. But now I've got the gold farm, so I don't need to worry about that. So let's head up to the gold farm. There's a ladder over here. It's here, up onto the roof.
Okay.
And we plan on breaking a few more blocks as well, so I can get loads like a storage system going through.
Okay.
Well, we haven't got around to that yet because he was having connection issues when we set that up. So this is the gold farm up this ladder.
Right, okay. So I'm guessing that's only half of it?
Yes, I haven't built the other half yet, and to be honest with you, this gold farm is fulfilling my needs for now. Once I've got an automatic piglin set up there, I think I'm going to probably just build a completely new design, because this is not the most efficient one in the world, but it is super cheap to build. So.
Right, okay. Well, it's sort of reminiscent of the old donuts, isn't it?
Yeah, because I couldn't use turtle eggs because I didn't have them.
Yes,
and,
yeah.
And to be honest, it's quite good for getting all the resources. So yeah,
Very
let's
nice.
head up there.
Cool. Yeah, so this was one of the first things you built, wasn't it? The first redstone-y thing you built, this item,
yeah.
The redstoner's item sorter.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be making, or probably at the time when this episode comes out, I'll already have a video dedicated to this, because I thought it was quite a cool concept.
It's really interesting. I saw your video, and make sure to go and check out Vortex's video on this, because it's really interesting how this all works. This was a custom design, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I've been inspired by like other people who've done similar things, but not quite the same. But this is like its own contained unit, so.
It's a really interesting system. So this is, I'm guessing, all of your gold turns up down here?
So, to be honest with you, I actually added some regular, sort of the classic item sorters that you see to the back of this.
Okay.
Just so that I could pick up all the items and sort them into their individual cells. But
have I made it start going around the wrong way, or is it going around the right way?
It's going around the wrong way.
Guilty.
Let's give Piglin a punch and run towards the center. Like so. And they run towards here. They go into the chute.
Wow. They absolutely
carts in there.
Absolutely raining.
Yeah, there's 24 minecarts in there, so they die from entity cramming. Get a bunch of XP. And then the swords just fall on the ground. Now, there's actually a bug in 1.16, I don't know if you've encountered this, where zombified piglins sort of pick up swords infinitely and sort of throw them out.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. It hasn't directly happened to myself, because mine isn't an XP farm, so all of my guys will die from full damage.
Yeah, well, it happens here because I'm leaving the swords to despawn in the chamber.
Yes, yeah.
Otherwise, I would not have the redstone resources to collect it, and I can't do an unstackable item sorter. Well, I couldn't initially anyway because I didn't have access to redstone, but now I do. So I'll
Okay.
be doing that shortly. So I have this bit of fire in front of me here, so that as the zombified piglins sort of throw the swords about, they actually get chucked into the fire, so they don't
Ah,
stick
right.
around forever. So
Very,
I
very
do.
clever.
There are quite a lot of swords still there, but most of them get burned in the fire.
Oh, very nice.
I think, to be honest with you, that's everything that I've done so far, other than obviously the shop, which you've already checked out.
Yes, yeah.
I believe that's everything. I might be wrong.
Yeah, your base, the farm.
I mean, I could show you my netherite mine, but I don't think that's going to be particularly interesting.
I think most of them look fairly the same.
Yeah. You were last time you were here. You said about adding a hover minecart to below where I killed the hoglins, and I've actually done that as well. So.
Ah, yes, yeah. Oh, very nice. Well, Vortex, thank you ever so much for showing me around. I don't know where we're going. Let's stay at the top. Yeah, thank you ever so much for showing me around. It's been very interesting to see what everyone is up to, and I'm off to go and hunt down some of the other new people. Yeah, I'll do the same. There we go. Okay. Yay. Yeah, no, it's really interesting to see what everyone's doing. Everyone's doing completely different stuff.
I'm sure they are.
So yeah, thank you ever so
them all
much.
out once they eventually move to the overworld.
Yes. Yeah, you're gonna have tons to see.
I know, but like there'll be like 100 episodes just of base tours, I think.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello, Vloop. How are you?
I'm cool, man, and you?
I haven't seen you in a while. I am doing really well. I am doing well.
Yeah, I've been busy with my basement. There's lots of stuff going on.
That's what I'm here for, really. I just want to be nosy, and see what you've been up to, see your base, all that kind of stuff.
Nice, nice. You wanna follow me and see it?
That sounds like a plan.
So I'm going to do one for myself.
There's
My head is right there on the wall.
Now, there used to be this really old, I say really old, but there used to be this British TV programme, and it was called Hole in the Wall. And it hasn't been on TV for years, but I really think you've inspired me to make a minigame, Vloop. A Hole in the Wall minigame.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the city, the village that I found. I mean, I found on the map. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too close to the shopping area, not too far either.
Yeah.
And like lots of villagers in here that they were like jobless. They didn't have any occupation. It was easy to
Yeah.
adapt to what I wanted. And the project is right here.
Oh, okay. So
You can
I've heard a
come
lot about this, and I've seen from your video. So can you try and summarize what you're doing here?
Yeah. Basically, what I'm going to do in here is like to try to survive with only what comes from the iron farm and trading with the villagers.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Well, so far I have here potatoes and wheat for the cows. And
Okay.
stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the cows or not. I made an automatic chicken farm, but also that also may go because if I want to survive only with the trading,
It's very
I
true.
will start. Yeah, I will start making composters to have farmers, and then they can sell me
Golden carrots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a normal,
Okay, yeah.
standard simple breeder. Like feed the guys in there, babies drop down, and then they get in the cart.
Oh, right.
With this redstone that I got from the video. When the guy is grown, so he activates the trip wires, and
Yeah.
then the mine cart goes to where they're supposed to go.
Can I try it? Can I jump in and pretend to be a villager?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Let's do it. I'm a villager.
Yay!
So I'm guessing these are your trading cells up here then?
These are the trading cells. Yeah.
Oh,
The
hello.
librarians have a bigger one because librarians. Yeah,
Yeah.
more books than other trades. So I may be hosting later the last villager. So one is
Ooh.
already here.
Very exciting. So
Yeah,
you've got
so-
all kinds of enchantments going on. So yeah, you've got all the useful ones here.
The most useful ones.
Cool.
Over here I have the toolsmiths.
Oh, okay. Got the
Yeah.
smithing tables and all. Very nice.
Yeah. Next door stable. Yeah, it's a
You've got a
villager
cat
stable.
that spawned in. It's a wild
Yeah.
cat. Look,
Yeah,
it's a
and then-
jelly. It's jelly.
It's jelly.
Yeah, you got a jelly. You need to go and get some fish,
Oh my
Floop.
goodness.
Yay! Floop's got a jelly.
Jelly! I got jelly. Tell you, jelly. Jelly, leave the bed. Come on.
Jelly's enjoying it too much.
Uh,
Congratulations
Jelly.
on your new best friend.
Look at
Whoa,
this hole.
that's
Well, of course, this water was not there, right? This
Yeah.
water was not there. Let me make it clear. I just made it. Yeah, I'm slowly,
I was
I'm
gonna-
slowly making this look a bit more beautiful. Maybe I'm gonna make my main base down here or something like
This
that.
is awesome, Vloop. This is really,
It
really
is
cool.
It
Little,
is. I really
little
like when
cave
there's
area. You could hide.
stuff.
You could have your own little bat cave going on down here, couldn't you?
Yeah. The flip cave.
The Vloop cave, yeah.
Cave. So you see the villager stations up here, like 6, each one of them with 3 beds, and
Ah,
they all
yes,
have
yeah.
their occupations and stuff. And a zombie in between each 2.
Yeah. I tell you what, this gives me flashbacks to a year ago when OmathaCraft Season 4 just started, and I built a farm, basically just 2 of these modules. So it's just 2 pens of villagers and 1 zombie. So you've built
Yeah.
the blown up version of this, which is really cool. So, and this seems to just be raining iron golems.
Man, a lot. Like I have already used. Okay, I changed some blocks about let's say 1 hour ago.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I logged off to have lunch and came back. So let's say this has been running for about 40 minutes or something like that.
What are your plans for this area then? So what are you planning on doing?
Okay, so this is gonna be like the trading survival thing area. Yeah, so I'm gonna make some more of the cabins,
Yeah.
the trade stations for each occupation. I want to have 12 villagers,
Okay.
and pray to God that this not send me to like 0 FPS or something like that. And I have been thinking of making something very, very silly in here as my
I
overall-
like the sound of it already.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make like kitchen utensils, but very, very big.
Brilliant. I
We're gonna
can't
have,
wait.
Like, we're gonna have like a giant toaster, a giant blender, a grinder, stuff like this.
Oh, that's going to be amazing, Bloop. That's going to be amazing.
And you know what? It's even good that we are talking about this because I have been thinking a lot about this. It's like, should I do it or not? So say, you know what? If I verbalize and put it on a video, then like everybody's gonna know about it. So now I have a commitment. I am going
Exactly.
To do it.
It's got to happen now. The viewers know. Viewers, go down to
Yeah.
Bloop's comment section and make sure to tell him to build big
Woohoo.
utensils.
Yeah. Big kitchen utensils.
Oh, brilliant. And I tell you what, this is something completely off topic, but you've made use of the new wall mechanic where it actually turns into a
See?
proper wall.
You see, I love it.
Oh, I can't wait to actually get to use this properly because obviously it doesn't take up a
Yeah.
full block. You can do all kinds of bits and pieces with it. It's actually really cool.
Well, you have to be very simple. You know, you can only make this connection using I haven't tested this with the block, but probably you can do this with a normal.
Yeah.
Look, it even connects with a normal block, but like with the Windows idea, only with glass panes or
Yeah.
iron bars.
Yeah. And this is something, again, completely off topic. So the day we're recording this, we've just had a 1.16.2 pre-release. And Vloop, I don't know, have you heard about this pre-release?
Yeah, sure, and I'm terrified.
Well, have you heard about the chains which can be placed on their side?
The chains?
Chains can be placed in any orientation. They can be placed on their side and vertically. Builder delights!
Builder delights! I'm so happy. I feel like crashing and dying. Oh my god! I'm so happy. I wanna die. Poof! Ouch! Oh man, this is gonna be so cool.
Oh, I came to my head and I thought, I am talking to a builder right here. I think there's going to be one very happy builder
Oh man, I am happy. I
when
am
the
happy.
server updates.
I'm happy. We can make stuff like on the floor. We can make lots of stuff with the
I know.
chains like going on sides. Yeah, sure. Also, I also have another plan for the shopping area. I know there's the mall,
Yeah.
but like there's no many people selling stuff like opening shops in the mall.
Yeah.
But I also have another surprise coming up there. But this is I'm gonna
Ooh.
keep this one for myself. But it's gonna be big.
I am very excited, Floop.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
Well, Floop, thank you ever so much for allowing me to come and be nosy, and it's been an absolute pleasure.
Woo, thank you for the visit, man. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Floop, and I'll make sure to catch up with you at some point soon and come and check out your kitchen utensils.
Yeah.
See you soon.
See you, dude. Bye bye.
Well, I hope you have enjoyed those two collabs with Vortex and Floop. They were great fun to record, and it's great fun to see what they are going to get up to, what they've been up to already this season. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's video, so if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, as it really does help out the channel quite a bit. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.